This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making the headlines.
On number 1, the Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG Benneth Igwe, has officially handed over leadership of the Zone 7 Police Command to his successor, AIG Mohammed Gumel. The ceremony, which took place at the Zone 7 headquarters, was attended by senior police officers, stakeholders, and personnel of the force in Abuja. During the handing over event, officers praised AIG Igwe for his outstanding leadership, professionalism, and contributions to the command during his tenure. Many described him as a visionary leader who implemented strategic reforms to enhance policing within the zone, which covers the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) and Niger State. In his remarks, the new Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 7, Mohammed Gumel, commended his predecessor's efforts in ensuring effective crime control and police-community relations within the zone. He expressed his readiness to build on the success reported under AIG Igwe's leadership. On number 2, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajudeen Abbas, has emphasized the urgent need for tax reforms, warning that Nigeria's monetary and fiscal policies will continue to face significant challenges unless the tax system is restructured. Speaking in Abuja on Thursday, the Speaker highlighted that Nigeria ranks among the countries with the lowest revenue generation levels, making it difficult to finance critical infrastructure and development projects. Tajudeen made these remarks while receiving the leadership of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria at the National Assembly. His comment came barely 24 hours after the House passed 4 executive tax reform bills for a second reading. The proposed bills, the Nigeria Tax Bill 2024, the Nigeria Tax Administration Bill, the Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Bill, and the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Bill, have now been referred to the House Committee on Finance for public hearings and further legislative scrutiny. On number 3, the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, has strongly criticized the Canadian government over its decision to deny visas to Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, and other top military officers. Speaking on Thursday at the maiden annual lecture of the National Association of the Institute for Security Studies in Abuja, Ribadu described the visa rejection as disrespectful, adding that Canada can go to hell for its actions. His reaction followed remarks by General Musa, who explained that he and several senior military officers were denied entry into Canada for an official engagement despite receiving an invitation to attend an event honoring war veterans. On number 4, the Nigerian Senate has passed the 2025 budget, increasing it from 54.2 trillion naira to 54.9 trillion naira, marking an upward adjustment of approximately 750 billion naira from President Bola Tinubu's initial proposal. The budget was approved on Thursday after deliberation by the Senate Committee of Supply, with Senate President Godswill Akpabio announcing its passage following a majority voice vote in favor. The senators based their approval on a report presented by Senator Adeola Olamilekan, the chairman of the Senate Committee on Appropriations. The report recommended 3.6 trillion naira for statutory transfers, 14.3 trillion naira for debt service, 23.9 trillion naira for capital expenditure, and 13.8 trillion naira for physical deficit. The increase in the budget comes just a week after President Nuhu requested an upward revision by 4.5 trillion naira, raising the initial proposal from 49.7 trillion naira to 54.2 trillion naira. And lastly, the Catholic Church has expressed strong concern over the potential expansion of Sharia law in southwest Nigeria, warning that such a move could escalate religious tensions and lead to conflict in the region. The church made its position clear during the 5th edition of the Media Parley with the Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria community held in Abuja. At the event, Reverend Father Lawrence Emehel, the director of the Mission and Dialogue Department, noted that while the Nigerian Constitution allows for the application of Sharia law in personal matters, any attempt to extend its influence beyond its legal confines could create religious disharmony. The Catholic Church urged careful deliberation and inclusivity in any legal reforms, stressing that no religious group should be favored over another in Nigeria's multi-religious society.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.